Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Life with Mountain Folk. And they are actually just north of north of Atlanta in Georgia. We actually just happen to have family, which is interesting. So more family now, right? Life with Mountain Folk is going to bring us on a lot of different adventures. So they give us a little bit of look around the mountains where they are, and then they take us down to Florida and to the Great Smoky Mountains often, and then as well they bring us to museums, car shows, and other types of events. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you see on this channel. But Life with Mountain Folk as well, these couple of creators are incredibly supportive. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams supporting others myself, I run into them frequently, and I hope you'll gain that kind of support from them after you connect with them. They're at 558 subscribers right now. We'd love to push their channel a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. You might find some product reviews and taste test challenges and things like that mixed in the variety here. So welcome everybody. I've got quite a few names on the wheel. I know there's a couple of brand new channels that will come through the chat today, usually somewhere between 5 and 10 through a 2.5 hour live stream. So home bartending with John, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I can see that my internet is choking, so hopefully it will hold itself together. If we lose the stream due to the internet within the first hour and a half or so, we will restart one time, and that's just so that everybody doesn't have to sit there for a while, wondering what's happening and this and that. Hopefully it will hold itself together. And then Michael's Adventures is in the house. He hit 1,000 subscribers just this weekend, and it looks like he's got it locked in. He is one of our beloved and dedicated moderators. If anybody hasn't already connected with him, I hope you will. Johnny Small Pepper, good to see you in the house. I've seen that channel many times before, supporting other creators. It's great to have you in the Superchat family now, so hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Hilda DC came in. She's also one of our moderators. Along with Scratch and Pete PA. They are both on our Wheel of Doom. We also have a lot of our members on the wheel. I see that Travels of Ethel, The Van, Time with Tiffy, and The Gathering Within, who has been an incredibly supportive creator for a very long time, and a fellow Canadian, is in the house. Mind Forked is also on the wheel already. They were actually visiting Rich Cat Ranch yesterday while we were featuring that channel. Today's featured channel, of course, is Life with Mountain Folk, and we feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see in these creators within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. And we've got quite a few more channels on the wheel already. Wolf Spirit Productions has got a premiere for us after Tuber Chat today, so that will be in about 2.5 hours. I am Betty J. Gathers and RC Nicole Outdoors. We're both very early. Bayou Bengal 25 and Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs are here, and Annabelle TV is sure to bring some comedy into our chat, as she always does. So as well, I'm going to do some more introductions here. and see who else is with us. Drunken Chef Barbecue is an incredibly supportive creator as well. I see them out supporting others all the time. AR Guns 1776 is back in the house. It's good to see you here. Cool Gamers, an incredibly supportive creator who supports here on Superchat and in our copyright-free music channel. Gloria's Platter often uses a lot of that music in her live streams lately. And for those of you who haven't seen it already, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. It's available on all major streaming platforms, but we also have a separate channel set up with a 24-hour live stream where you can go and meet more friends and family members, and then drop some links in there as well yourself with Nightbot. Dine with Sonya's in the house. Inspiring Section channel might be brand new to Tuberchat as well. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. Again, for anybody that's new to Tuberchat, our instructions for how to connect with people and make sure that your connections stick are in our video description. It is very important, more so than ever, that we do as much as we possibly can for each other while connecting. By that token, for anybody that is new to Tuberchat, or if you haven't been here many times before, my recommendation is to always make the first move. Reach out to other creators. Take your time. We're here 4 times a week for 2.5 hours each time. There are hundreds and hundreds of channels that will come through every weekend for you to be able to meet. And when you support other creators, come back, let them know you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. A&M Prospecting, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Jotty TV is here as well. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs, it's always good to see you. Paralife TV, your everyday wheelchair ninja, is Shane. He's here often. Rich New Design is another creator insisting on helping people grow their channels, but as well helping with all of the graphic design elements, including actually audio as well, if that makes any sense. All the different things that we have to do for our YouTube channels, like thumbnails, banners, the audio, the video editing, and stuff like that. Rich New Design can help us with that. Simply Sarah and Spooky Kisses are both in the house. It's great to have you here. The How-To Lady is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. TMB Squad is fairly new to Tuberchat, but they've been with us every day since finding us, I believe. The Real Deal with Shonda is a long time friend of Tuberchat, and the J. Jordan is here. It's good to see you in the house. Rich Cat Ranch has come back in. They were our featured channel from yesterday. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel. And Mr. Fulton Mraz celebrated his 23rd birthday this past Wednesday. We were not streaming that day, but hopefully everybody will give him a belated happy birthday. That's Mr. Fulton Mraz. He's been connected to me for about 2.5 years before Tuberchat was even a thought. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. James Cantonese, good to see you here. And Emotion, our talented singer and songwriter friend, brought us a premiere yesterday as well. I search Emotion New Soul when I look for that channel because it's such a short and popular name. But if you type in Emotion New Soul, you will likely find them with no trouble. And then I tend to miss a lot during the beginning of the live streams for the first 15 or 20 minutes. So if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll try to catch it the next time around. Again, we're looking at Life with Mountain Folk, and this is our featured channel for today. Again, from Georgia, and they give us a look around both their own area as well as they take us on adventure. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And like I said, we want to push them a little bit closer towards the 600 subscribers that they're thinking about right now. And when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Life with Mountain Folk often. As well, there was, they just did a giveaway live stream as well. I'm sorry that I missed that. That was yesterday, a 500 subscriber giveaway. I did run the replay, but I wasn't there for the stream, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll be there when you get the next 600, 700, 800, 900, and beyond. Spring Meadow Farm and Garden, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get our first channel up on the screen for today from the Wheel of Doom. And it looks like it's going to be a longtime friend with thousands of subscribers. This is Time with Tiffy, so we'll see what they've got going on on their channel for today. And if anybody in the house right now is interested in swapping playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Time with Tiffy is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support this channel, including super chats and memberships when we get there. We can see they're putting a lot of shorts out, and what they're talking about is afternoon tea and worship videos, so definitely wanting to motivate and encourage us in a spiritual way. And then I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos because I happen to be behind. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and that will help me to get caught up with Time with Tiffy and make sure I don't fall any farther behind. This creator has been a longtime friend of Superchat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So I hope you'll connect with them. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push each other towards whatever milestones we're heading towards. And we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do as much as we possibly can to push each other along. Sub counts for all channels are going to be forced to be public at the end of the month. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and we will see what is happening with Mind Forked. They actually were visiting Rich Cat Ranch yesterday while Rich Cat Ranch was being featured. So hopefully we're going to get some new footage from both of these creators. Rich Cat Ranch was saying that Mind Forked was out there feeding all the animals. There's a lot on Rich Cat Ranch. So Mind Forked is a creator that we're still getting to know, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And this is really cool. They've got a live stream set up. I've already got my reminder on for that next week with Oracles and Beyond. Cassie's been a longtime friend of Tuberchat with a couple of channels of their own. And then the Weekend Warrior. Yeah, YouTube always plays games with our numbers, right? What I find is the channels that are most aggressively trying to grow with too much speed, in my opinion, are the ones who suffer the greatest losses. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's the way it seems, right? YouTube plays games with all of our numbers, whether it's our subs, our watch hours, our likes, our views. Even most of our thumbs down disappear after a couple of days when people are just out there acting silly, right? So what you'll find, as well as a nice frustration for all of us, is that when you're looking at your analytics, you will find that a lot of the numbers in there are inaccurate. And the reason for that is because YouTube usually takes 48 to 72 hours to settle down with a lot of the numbers, so you're usually a couple days behind. And then if you use outside services like vidIQ or TubeBuddy, which I do use and love, then you'll find that their data is even more so delayed. But we keep pressing on. As long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, we see channels growing, hitting different milestones. The most important thing, of course, when you're thinking about these different milestones, whether you're in the hundreds or the thousands, is that you want to push a little bit harder. So once you get to 100 or 200 or 300, you want to go a little bit farther to 105 or 110. Now, I know that while I say that, it contradicts the idea of not working with too much speed, right? And here in Tuberchat, you can meet 8 to 10 new supporters for your channel per hour for the time that you're here. Any faster than that is too fast, and you'll find that you're losing some. The most, I say the most important thing again, but the most important thing is to make sure you're doing as much as you possibly can for others. We live by generosity in this community, very much so, giving much more than we expect to receive. So all the things you wish people would do for your channel, you wish they would leave you comments that are 3 or 4 sentences, so you go and leave 4 or 5 for them. You wish somebody would watch 2 or 3 videos for you, so you go watch 3 or 4 for them, and that kind of thing. Inspiring Section channel, still in the house. Good to see you here. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. Dante YT, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. And Mind Forked, let's have a look at what they're doing on their channel. They are talking about power of consciousness, paranormal, ancient civilizations, reincarnation, giants, star seeds, quantum entanglement, community building, and other things as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this when you get here. I'm still getting to know this channel, but they've got 182 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Tori's Brain Games, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And for those of you who haven't already seen it, Scratch and PPA dropped a surprise video on all of us this past Wednesday. It's very different from the usual series of Scratch Challenge videos. So I hope everybody will go and visit that. Scratch and PPA, of course, is one of the most supportive creators that I've met in the last 5 years. And you will do yourself a great service to be connected to him. Mr. Fulton Mraz recently celebrated his 23rd birthday. We're going to talk about this channel in a second. The Gaming Ham just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. He's done that many times before, countless times actually by now. And we're going to look at the Gaming Ham next for that reason. You knocked quite a bit of life off of our stream boss as well. So Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with me probably 2.5 years, since before Tuberchat was even a thought, if you can imagine that. We're already well over 400 episodes, and Mr. Fulton Mraz is still coming back regularly to meet new friends and grow his channel in the right way. And Mr. Fulton Mraz puts a lot of focus on other creators. He's done a lot of interviews. I've been honored to have been interviewed by him quite some time ago, but he's well over 2,000 subscribers right now. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this very loyal and dedicated supporter. He does pure variety on his channel with all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up from time to time when I'm on a phone. And the Gaming Ham's dropping another super chat on us. Thank you for that. I think they were trying to snipe the stream boss position, but Wolf Spirit Productions came in right before you there. And thank you, Wolf Spirit Productions. They actually have a premiere coming up for us. That's a VIP super chat, so thank you for that. Wolf Spirit Productions, we're going to look at your channel right after the Gaming Ham. And thank you both for adding some fun into the stream boss. What I'm talking about there is the video game life meter under my camera. What happens is every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss. So whoever is the last person to knock it out takes over and gets a little bit of extra exposure for a period of time. Next up is the Gaming Ham. Let's see what they've got going on. Thank you one more time for that super chat. Those super chats, I do appreciate them both. The Gaming Ham, like I said, has done that countless times. This creator does a lot of video gameplay on their channel, but they're also an advocate for the ham radio community. So the name The Gaming Ham is very fitting and very unique for this particular channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the gameplay that you see here. I know this replay is very long, but I'm going to add this one into my catch-up list again, because now that we're on Monday, I've got a few days before we're back. I can get that run before we're here on Friday. Charlie Grace, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Gaming Ham often plays Mass Effect, but also gets into some Marvel's Avengers, and we saw Farming Simulator, which was actually my first time really seeing that game in action the other day. It's incredible what video games have become, and I can't wait to see what's next, especially if we ever get some news on Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's look at Wolf Spirit Productions. So thank you one more time, the Gaming Ham, Wolf Spirit Productions, both of you, for your extra generous support. I really do appreciate that. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver. Now, they're also a gold member here in Tuberchat, and what that means is that we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Thank you, the Weekend Warrior. Hopefully we'll see you again next weekend, and hopefully we'll get a chance to have a look at your channel. But I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody could be here every day or for 2.5 hours every time it's convenient for me to stream. So I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by to say hello or drop a thumbs up or let the stream run in the background. So I do appreciate those things. Will Spirit Productions is a truck driver, and they bring us along on their travels. Now, there is a ton of variety on this channel and a lot more to come. I believe she's usually 100 videos behind in editing and publishing. So Will Spirit Productions does a great job of filming and planning. But there's tons of videos on here. Now, you'll notice in the banner their furry friend Jester, who is of course part of the family, is with them all the time. So when they are in the truck, Jester's always there. But he actually has a few series, at least a couple of series of videos just to himself. Will Spirit Productions also collaborates with others whenever they can, and they bring us to a lot of destinations. So while there are some videos while they are driving, most of what you'll find here is other variety. They do challenges, a lot of live streaming, product reviews, diamond painting, unboxings, dumpster diving. There is just a ton of variety here. One of the very cool things that you'll find is that they do some live streams while they drive, but they have a multicam setup. And what that allows is a view out the window that you would expect, but another second view out another window often, and then a third view of the creator herself so that she can stay up to date with the chat and interact with the audience as well. Because they're using StreamYard, they're able to add more panelists and kind of make the show a little bit more interesting. So it's really, really cool, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Will Spirit Productions has a premiere for us in about 2 hours from now. We'll go and raid that after Tuber Chat. We'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that begins. Mr. Bubbles, good to see you here. Thank you one more time, the Gaming Ham and Will Spirit Productions, for those super chats. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. Will Spirit Productions will be our stream boss for a little while now. Emotion is coming up. This creator gave us a premiere yesterday. Now, I'm going to copy and paste something into the chat for everybody there. You can copy that or type it out if you need to. But to find this channel, we look for Emotion New Soul. And the reason why is because Emotion is such a short and popular name for a channel, but we're going to find new soul R&B music when we get to this channel. So it's an official music channel. You can see that by the note there, or the music note there, as well as they're approaching 2,900 subscribers. We've seen this channel grow rapidly because of the support that Emotion gives and because of the variety in the channel. He usually brings us his original works, but as well rounds out the channel with a lot of reaction videos and shorts. Now, when we talk about his music videos, those can be individual songs or compilations that are brought to us by premieres or live streams. Junkyard Gamer, good to see you here. Runneth Over Garden and Life, good to have you in the chat. They have been recently featured as well. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve is here. That was Jennifer Ainger with a name change. And I've got you on the wheel, both of you, because they happen to be members. We always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Now, Emotion is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then as well, when we go over to Writing with Emotion New Soul, which I figured out afterwards, happened to get what I believe was the 5th gifted membership from Annabelle TV this weekend. Emotion has also done that same thing. Serenity Studio Art did it for us as well, but Annabelle TV came in this weekend and gifted 5 memberships, so 5 different creators that YouTube chooses here in the Tuber Chat community will get a 1-month membership. Yes, Jennifer Ainger Rhymes with Danger was the name of the channel that is now Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. They are an incredibly supportive creator, and they bring fun everywhere that they go as well. Carleen Geisha, good to see you back. The Bullock Experience, good to see you in the house. Writing with Emotion New Soul is a second channel from Emotion, where this creator brings us a behind-the-scenes look at the music that is made and the man behind the music. So it's kind of a really cool thing. I enjoy getting to know creators behind channels. I know it's not appropriate for every single channel, especially if you're doing videos that don't include the creator in the videos, right? Lottery ticket scratching is a good example of that. A lot of relaxation, meditation channels and things like that. But in this case, we get to know Emotion, and then as well, he rounds out this channel with some compilations, reaction videos, and shorts as well. He happens to be a gold member, as was Wolf Spirit Productions, so we will see his channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and his link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. RC Nicole Outdoors is coming up next. I will ask everybody for a favor. If you have the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther today because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm, as well as possibly even in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. I think I didn't welcome Bearded Eagle. I'm not sure if he's still here. He was here before we started. He's here often and a very supportive creator. And right now we're looking at RC Nicole Outdoors. Our featured channel for today is Life with Mountain Folk. I hope everybody will connect with them. And I should mention that with our moderators here on TuberChat, you'll notice that we really don't have very many. But the moderators that we do have are dear friends of mine. They have been for at least a year, and most of them become like getting on 2 years or even longer now. And they all have channels of their own. They all do different things, and they will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're visiting them for premieres and live streams. Warmstrong Adventures, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And RC Nicole Outdoors. Let's look at their About page and see what they're talking about. Camping and Cooking Lover. We're getting to know this channel right now. They love solo camping, cooking, videography. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that we see here. They say greetings from Singapore. So we're looking forward to more content on this channel. We don't have a sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to encourage this channel by pushing them along a little bit farther. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones. And YouTube will make all sub counts public at the end of the month, likely after next weekend. Anyway, so let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Hilda DC is going to come up. Now, I just mentioned moderators, but Hilda DC is part of our moderator squad. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator. And she is one of the most encouraging and positive people that I've met in the last 5 years on YouTube. What you'll find in her content is a lot of mukbang style challenges and product reviews. She does that both in premieres and live streams, but there's a ton of variety on this channel. She does a lot of other stuff, including shorts, videos, and live streams. Some of those live streams involve other panelists. She's also willing to hop in on other people's StreamYard panels. And that is a great thing to do for any creator. I love seeing creators collaborate together. You're always changing the dynamic of the content when you do that and helping other creators out. And there's always obviously great benefits as well. Hugo Homestead is in the house. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Now, Hilda DC posts almost every single day, and you will see a live chat from her that goes faster than TuberChat, faster than most you've ever seen, rivaling other chats like Scratch and Pete PA or Garden State Gardener for Sunday Funday, which I was lucky to catch last night. Now, Hilda DC is approaching 1,900 subscribers, and she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get to her channel. And the most notable thing that I enjoy about Hilda's content in particular is that she's so positive and encouraging. What she does is add positive affirmations throughout her content. Those can be in the videos and the live streams, sometimes from the creator herself, herself, sometimes from special effects on the screen, and then she even gets Nightbot involved in that, helping to encourage us and push us along. So it's an incredibly encouraging and positive channel to connect to, and I hope you will. Philip Lemon, good to see you in the house. Sage Lifestyle, it's good to see you here as well. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody is still active, we should get around to everybody. Let's have a look at Travels of Ethel the Van. They come to us from the UK. We're still getting to know their content, but they're taking us on adventures, and Ethel the Van is what is bringing them from destination to destination. When we look through their videos, we're going to see a lot of variety here. Let me just see. Oh, some challenges as well here. Most haunted in the UK. That will be popular with a lot of our paranormal and abandoned location exploration channels. And you see what I'm talking about here. Even just in the thumbnails, you can see all the different kind of places that they're bringing us. A wildlife park there. And let me just hit their about page for a very quick second here. Oliver and Leanne are a little daft, unorganized, but squeezing as much as they can out of life. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I believe they've been here every day since finding us, or pretty close to it. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them as well. And they're well over 1,000 subscribers now and getting very close to 1,100. Weaves World, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. Grafted Branch Homestead, good to see you in the house also. And next up is one of the most supportive creators that I have met in the last 5 years. We're going to look at Scratch and Pete PA. He is responsible for me starting to use the phrase "seems to be everywhere all the time," because he certainly does. And if you've spent any time getting to know Scratch and Pete PA, you'll know that you see him basically everywhere. Milka K, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it's good to have you back. And in the meantime, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, "I am willing to swap playlists" in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Scratch and Pete PA is getting, he's well on the way past 1,200 subscribers, moving nicely along towards 1,300 now. This creator dropped a very special video on us this week. It's very short, so I don't want you to use that video to connect with him. But once you're there and you've connected, I hope everybody will watch this. A lot of us are really wondering the meaning behind this video and what Scratch and Pete PA might have in store for us moving forward. I bring it every day. Good to see you in the house, Garden State Gardener. Thank you again for including me in Sunday Fun Day. I'm really there just to support and watch, to be honest with you, but I walked in and before I could get a chance to say anything, Joe had added me into the giveaways. And if you can imagine, I'll just tell you a quick story for a second here. Garden State Gardener does a series called Sunday Fun Day, and he does a lot of giveaways. He will often have 100 people watching at a time. It is a really lively and wild time over there. And so last night, he added me into the giveaways. You're supposed to have registered on the registration video for that, but he added me in on the fly. And sure enough, he uses the same wheel that we use here. This is from wheelofnames.com, and it's free. Anybody can use it. We call it the Wheel of Doom here. But wouldn't you know it, as soon as he added me on, I was the very next person to have won. Which is kind of cool. So a little bit of luck coming back to Tuber Chat after all that spinning of the wheel. But I did appreciate that. Scratch and Pete PA will often be in there because Scratch and Pete PA is often everywhere. And you'll find that when you see him bouncing in between premieres and live streams. ALOT is in the house. That's the second channel from ProTech Sports Network. And forgive me, I think you were live either yesterday or today. I didn't make it in, but I saw that. So hopefully I'll catch a replay on that or catch you live again very soon. First Floor Audio, good to see you in the house. And then Scratch and Pete PA does an interactive series of videos on his channel. So what I mean by that is you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. It sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And if you can catch him for one of his premieres, they always air on Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. You will see a live chat that, like I mentioned earlier, rivals those of Hilda DC and Garden State Gardener. It is one of the fastest chats that you will have seen on YouTube, faster than TuberChat, faster than most others. The reason why, more than anything else, I believe, is because Scratch and PPA does so much to help other creators with their channels. He's somebody who visits live streams, visits premieres, watches replays, watches videos, truly watches, because I see the comments that he leaves, and the only way you can do that is by actually watching. I'll tell you right now, I run a lot more videos than I watch, but Scratch and PPA is just like, we all wonder how on earth he does it. So I hope for you to get that kind of support coming back from him to you when you get there. But if you can join us for one of these premieres, you will see the rush and flood of support that comes in for this creator, and I believe that's because of the support that he gives to others. And then thank you, Junkyard Gamer. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Now, Scratch and PPA always sets up his premieres in advance, so you can set your reminder there. And then as well, you can take inspiration from this creator in the way that they marry in the outside social networks, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, to drive traffic and fun and interactivity, if that makes sense, into his video series. So I'll leave it to you to see what I'm talking about when you get there. You will see that presentation has always been at the forefront of Scratch and PPA's mind. From the thumbnails to the banner to the avatar, which have matched from the beginning, to the unbelievable editing skills that I know impresses everybody in the TuberChat family. Random and Proud, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and one of our most fun and comedic family members, Annabelle TV, is here. They actually dropped 5 gifted memberships this weekend. So 5 different people that YouTube chooses gained a 1-month membership for free because of Annabelle TV, and that's a very generous thing to have done. I really did appreciate the extra generous support, and I'm sure all of our recipients appreciated that as well. The Ace Deuce family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, when we look at Annabelle TV's channel, we see a lot of variety. So sometimes they will take us outdoors for a look in the garden. Most often they're indoors doing a mukbang style challenge. Occasionally they do live streams where they invite other panelists up there. And this creator brings fun and a bit of comedy in everything that they do. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is in the house, and that is Georgia Girl. I'm just getting them onto the wheel. We always put members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And then Annabelle TV also has 600 subscribers right now at 613. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 700 we know that she's thinking about. She's got some featured channels here. We talked about that yesterday. When you feature channels on your front page, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. Jaleel 1600, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Jaleel 1600, it's good to see you in the house. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, just please correct me so I can feature you properly when you're here, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Timmy Ray the King, it's good to have you here as well. That's another very supportive creator. I run into them regularly. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, is somebody who's been connected to me for what I imagine must be about 2 years by now. It's a long time. And this is a wonderful problem to have, is to start to forget how long it's been that you've known some creators, because you might wonder to yourself right now, who's still going to be with you a year from now supporting your channel, or 2 years from now supporting your channel. But you can hear in the stories that I tell here on Superchat that there's so much generosity. That's actually what inspired Superchat in the first place. But there will be creators that will very much support your channel and come by as often as they can, continue to support over years, months and years of time. Corinne's Life is in the house. She is a dear friend who happens to be a member and a moderator. And I've got her on the wheel now. Holistic Living with Abby Stockerbaum is in the house. That is one of my favorite YouTube channel names. I had mentioned that from the beginning. Abby Stalker Mom has got quite an entertaining name for her channel, but she's an incredibly supportive creator as well, so I hope you'll meet her if you haven't already. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team brings pure variety on their channel. Now, this is an interesting one because she does pure variety, but her videos tend to be very short, and then her live streams tend to be quite long. This is a unique video here. I'm going to take this out with your daughter school shopping video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. It's a 20-minute video, so that's great. But she does a lot of live streaming as well. She'll always encourage and allow people to meet each other in her live streams, and she's well over 800 subscribers now at 827, moving along nicely towards the 900 that I know she must be thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope that everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up when I'm on a phone from time to time. And Weaves World, yeah, no, I welcomed you earlier. I saw you in the chat. You have to forgive me because I speak so quickly, right, that it can easily be missed. And forgive me for the things I miss in the chat. I know Scratch and PPA just caught a question that I missed from Grafted Branch Homestead. Forgive me. If I have missed something that you've mentioned, just please be patient with me. Just mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. And I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. So Grafted Branch Homestead asked, is hashtagging really helpful? How do you title lives to get more traffic? So titling any video, including a live stream, is an art in and of itself, right? It's a shame to put so much effort into videos or even live streams and not spend an extra 10 or 15 minutes working on a title, because it really can take that long. I can tell you that I use TubeBuddy. I absolutely do. There's a link in the description, of course, for my affiliate link for that if you haven't already used it, and that can be a great help. But even if you just want to search for what you're planning to talk about in your live stream, the YouTube search results will come up with a lot of other popular things that people have posted, whether they're videos or live streams, and you can take inspiration from what they've done. Outright copying may not help because they've already got a video in the system that's gained traction if they're coming up first in the search results, if that makes sense. But you can play around with different ideas over time. The other thing that we may not remember always is that you can go back and retitle any video that you want as often as you want. You can change the title, description, thumbnail, tags, all that stuff. One of the things that will really help you is to think about what you're going to post, whether it's a video or a live stream. put some really good keywords that are authentic. You don't want to do clickbait, right? You want to talk about what you're talking about. If you're doing an outdoor live stream in a shopping mall, then you want to name the shopping mall and say, you know, live stream this and that. But you also want to mention that in the description, and you want to put it in the tags for the video. That kind of stuff is very important. When we talk about hashtags, that's a different thing. They can be helpful because it allows people to find videos based on almost a category, right? So if you were going out doing a live stream or posting a video about a shopping mall, you might want to put the hashtag shopping mall, because people who are watching videos about shopping malls might be inclined to click on yours after they hit that hashtag and see your video come up in the search results, if that makes sense. So forgive me if my answer is not clear, but hopefully it's somewhat helpful. And then these are just ideas. Sean Cody, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Weave's World. Yeah, I see you, unless you're... yeah, joking. Weave's World is a creator that wants to help others grow their channel as well. Sally Efemena, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Ghost Pinky's Kitchen, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, thank you for dropping that highlighted milestone message through the chat. Black Phoenix, it's good to see you here. Woman Outdoors is in the house. They happen to be a member. And, oh, Black Phoenix started a job as a consultant for their gym. That's amazing. Great that you'll be able to help and motivate others even in your gig outside of YouTube. So, let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. And we'll see what's happening. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody, like I said in the chat, and I know I miss a lot when it comes to individual messages. If you will just please mention anything that I missed, like a question or a comment that you want me to see specifically, with 3 thumbs up or at, mention Tuber Chat, Connect, and Grow. I try to watch the chat, but when I'm talking or telling a story or going through something in great detail, I tend to miss a lot while that's happening, as you can imagine. And then I'm assuming Crafted Branch Homestead is asking, is Canada hot right now? This is the hottest summer I ever remember. And I don't know if it's just because I want to whine and complain about it, or if it's actually as hot as I think it is. But it seems like we've got this heat wave that started a month ago and hasn't stopped. Every day seems hotter than the next. It's hot, it's humid, and there just seems to be no relief in between. I know a lot of places in the world are feeling the same type of thing right now, and I really don't quite understand. So now I'm actually looking forward to the end of summer, if you can believe it, which is kind of sad in its own way. Looking forward to some cooler weather. I Am Betty J Gathers is here with 397 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her up and over the 400 that she's thinking about today. I Am Betty J Gathers is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and we have probably gained hundreds of thumbs up based on her fun and friendly reminders. I Am Betty J Gathers is another advocate for helping people grow their channels and hit different milestones. You will meet more friends and family members when you're over there. And she does a lot of live streaming, and the intention really can be different. She changes up the subjects, kind of talks about whatever happens in the chat, but is always motivating and encouraging, and like I said, will always allow and encourage people to meet more friends and family members. And I'm just going to grab one of her latest videos. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list and see what she had to say here. I Am Betty J Gathers will often motivate us with healthy living, healthy eating. A lot of the latest videos will feature intermittent fasting and other ideas like this. She might bring us for a haul or show us the kind of things we can eat, you know, along the lines of healthy eating, healthy living. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the encouragement and motivation there. But I Am Betty J Gathers will bring energy and positivity into your premieres and live streams as well. If you're somebody who drops premieres or somebody who live streams, because she's incredibly supportive, and I run into her regularly supporting others when I'm bouncing around in between premieres and live streams myself. I'm just going to make a note here. And then Corinne's Life is coming up right now. This is a dear friend of mine, and she is a moderator and a member here. All of our moderators are dear friends of mine, but they're all dear friends of each other as well. They all have channels of their own. They do different things, but they will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat when you're in their videos or live streams. So Corinne's Life has an interesting variety channel that encompasses truly everything that is Corinne's life. This can be anything from vlogs to product reviews to cooking videos to a simple look around or a random live stream. She often brings up other people on StreamYard panels and is somebody who will share content by visiting other channels and hopping in on live streams as well. Hope Bus is a neighbor only about 20 or 30 minutes away from us here in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. And then so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And when we talk about Corinne's Life, we know that this channel is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. She's got almost 1,900 subscribers, and she will drop lots of premieres. The live streams tend to be random more than anything else, but this creator also happens to be a small business owner. Now, whether it's in videos or live streams, she will give us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise. Everything from hats to t-shirts to mugs like this one, and just about anything that can be printed, vinyl stickers, tumblers, and much more. So it's wonderful that we get to see how the merchandise is made. It can be a great way to monetize any business or channel, and I think most creators probably think about merchandise. Corinne's Life can also be used as a resource when it's time to actually get some merchandise happening for your own business or channel. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get a few more people into Tuber Chat right now, and because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm, it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. This is Bayou Bengal 25. This creator brings us a very unique channel. We do have some football fans that we know of with football channels, like ALOT, who was in the chat. I'm not sure if they're still here. They have a second channel called ProTech Sports Network, as well as Skins Fan All Day, and we have some other football fans, of course. But this channel is unique in that they bring us fantasy football. So this is a creator who's doing one thing extremely well. I'm having a pleasure getting to know them. They've been here for just about every single live stream that we've done since they found us about a month ago. BioBengal 25 now has 320 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm going to take their latest video and put that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with this creator and make sure that I don't fall too much farther behind. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to take a break just for about 3 minutes. We're going to come back and look at the gathering within. Alright, welcome back. We are looking at The Gathering Within. This happens to be another Canadian channel, actually, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got well over 1,200 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. A couple of more new channels are in the chat. G-Wolf United Gaming, it's good to see you here. And forgive me, the Moonlight Adventures, for not remembering whether you've been here once before or if this might be your first time, but hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect in the chat, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. The Gathering Within is a unique channel, and I kind of touched on something like this before when I was talking about meditation and relaxation channels. By the way, Oracles and Beyond, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I believe I saw a thumbnail for something featuring you in a little while from Mind Forked, which is really cool. That's Cassie. She actually has 2 channels now, but has been a longtime friend of Superchat. So The Gathering Within brings us pleasing visuals and audio for the purpose of helping us relax and possibly meditate. But this channel comes along with guided affirmations as well, which makes it unique. And I think that this channel can be used as a resource, whether you're looking for a positive start to your day or a positive pick-me-up throughout the day. And this channel could be used also as something to sit and watch and enjoy, as well as something to put a playlist together and let run in the background while you do other things. If you're somebody who works on a computer or anything like that, like I do, or even if you're doing some, things around the house close by, you could have something like this running, and it would be relaxing. So The Gathering Within also happens to be an incredibly supportive creator. This is Jennifer. I've seen her countless times, hundreds, if not already thousands of times, in other live streams and premieres, not to mention hopping in on StreamYard panels and sharing content that way as well. So I hope everybody will connect with this creator and we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 subscribers that they're thinking about. It's almost time for me to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that in a moment. Right now we're going to look at Runneth Over Garden and Life. They were recently featured on Superchat. Today's featured channel is Life with Mountain Folk, and we'll see what Runneth Over Garden and Life has got going on for us. And with 619 subscribers, we'd love to push these creators a little bit closer to the 700 we know that they must be thinking about. And Runneth Over Garden and Life is going to bring us videos from Texas, where they currently live. Nina and Boyce are bringing us everyday living, gardening, do-it-yourself videos, crafts, recipes, and other variety. But this, the creators behind this channel are also advocates for helping others grow, helping others hit different milestones. What I have found from the influx of homesteading, gardening, farming, ranching, camping, outdoor fishing channels that we've seen in the last long while, I grouped these together because there's so much outdoor footage between them. We see creators that seem to have an instinct for wanting to share knowledge and resources with each other, which is great to see. It's very generous, in my opinion. And it's great to see that this by nature comes to these creators. So I hope everybody will connect with them. We've got some more featured channels here. We've talked about that many times. And that can be extremely beneficial to anybody you feature on your channel. And of course, when people feature you, it's great for both the audiences and algorithm to give you a little bit of extra exposure. And then Chris and Larry Homestead are in the house. They recently passed 10,000 subscribers. It's wonderful to see a channel with that sub count still helping others grow and still, making the round, supporting everybody as much as they can. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So it's time for me to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list. Crocheting with Leanne, I saw you come in. I put you on the wheel as well. Woman Outdoors is on there with Warm Strong Adventures, Good Times Homestead, Rich Cat Ranch, and The Gathering Within we saw, so I got to pull that off of there. And Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs is coming up right now. And let me get them up here. Justin Mello does a lot of collaborating with other creators. Swag Found, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh my dear goodness, what on earth did I click there? Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs has a lot of co-hosts here and does a lot of karaoke style music covers as well as other variety on their channel. Pardon me just for a second, I'll be right back. And like I said, it's time for me to get some more names for our chat list. Now, Justin Mello's Music and Vlog shares probably more than any other creator that I've seen. They do that everywhere. So for those of you who haven't seen it already, we do have a Twitter list for anybody that tweets or retweets for Superchat. If you look at the member list there, you'll be able to meet more generous creators who are willing to share. You might be able to trade some favors. We also have a Facebook group that's public that anybody can post their videos in, and a subreddit as well. And I hear that a few people have been able to get some exposure for their videos from that as well. So I'm adding Rich New Design onto the Wheel of Doom along with the How To Lady, who is another powerhouse of energy and positivity, and Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. And again, today's feature channel is Life with Mountain Folk from Georgia, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Jeremy D-Day received a gifted membership from Annabelle TV this weekend, which is really, really cool. So Jeremy D-Day is actually JD Knight 7, another creator who, much like Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs, has been connected with me since the beginning of TuberChat. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. For those of you who are fairly new to TuberChat, if you haven't been here many times before, the wheel and the screen are open to everybody. I know it takes quite a while these days, but after a little while, when the wheel gets down to 5 or 6 names, I start adding some more from our chat list based on who's been most active in the chat. We do that in order. And Jeremy D-Day is up here right now with 332 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 400 he's thinking about here. It's pure variety. You can see vlogs, shorts, is it jerseys and weather? And then as well, I'm just going to show you his original channel. This is where I first connected with Jeremy D-Day as JD Knight 7. This creator's been connected to me for probably well over 2.5 years now. And it's generosity in creators like this and their communities that inspired TuberChat as an idea. If you can imagine, there was a day that I was new to the small YouTuber community as well. I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years, but I was introduced to a lot of growing creators, and I couldn't believe how willing everybody was to help each other. It was really a refreshing thing to see. And so, TuberChat was inspired as an idea. We would start another growth stream, but the focus would be on the relationships made between creators. That's why we do things here like swapping playlists, and I put so much focus on generosity and reaching out to do more for others than you expect for yourself, knowing by now, for most of you who have been here for a while, that that always turns around. So JD Knight 7 is a great example of a creator who, after all this time, is still supporting other creators, still meeting friends in the right way, and growing his channels both, now with over 4,300 subscribers on JD Knight 7. That's Jeremy D-Day. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with that creator. We'd love to get their second channel rolling to their next milestone. We're going to look at Crocheting with Leanne now. This creator was recently featured on TuberChat as well. They did a shout out video the other day, and luckily Scratch and PPA caught it and let me know that TuberChat was mentioned. So we have a couple of shelves on our front page for TuberChat where creators have either made videos for or about TuberChat itself, or I've joined them for live streams and things like that, or shout out videos, and I know everybody's seen them, where you have a lot of creators that are mentioned in a shout out video and Superchat has been included. So those kind of things get added to our front page. You'll see that from Crocheting with Leanne now. Charlene Heel is in the house. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Like always, Charlene Heel is another powerhouse of energy and positivity and motivation. Crocheting with Leanne brings us a lot of different crocheting on her channel, including scarves, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and Graphgans. We get that information from her About page, but she also writes patterns for others, and that allows other people to make the same kinds of things, which I think is another generous aspect to the creator behind this channel, which is great to see. So she's at 455 subscribers right now. We'd love to push Crocheting with Leanne a little bit farther towards the 500 that we'll see her community tab pop up. I'm just going to grab your latest video. I didn't realize how behind I am. You've been doing a lot of live streaming. I don't know why I don't end up catching these. I've got your latest video in the catch-up list, but here's that shout-out video that I was talking about, and you'll see I have it in our creator shout-out videos on our front page as well. But you can find that from her channel as well. Trish the Natural, good to see you in the house. She brings us talk about natural hair care and products and techniques that we can use. And she was recently featured on Superchat. She has spectacular presentation on her channel in her thumbnails. Let's look at Rich New Design. Now, this is a creator who makes things look good, as he likes to say. He's also an advocate for helping others grow. I was visiting his live stream last night. He was helping others hit milestones and talking about connecting in a similar way to what we're doing here in Superchat. And this creator actually works in a lot of the different programs that will bring us good video editing, motion graphics, animation, stream graphics, audio design, and more. Dixie Cuddle Fitness, good to see you here. Derek's Journey's in the house. He happens to be a member, so I'm going to get him on the wheel, along with Trish the Natural there. Mrs. VSNC09 is in the house. They also happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat, but the wheel and the screen are open to everyone. So once we get the wheel back down to about 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more from our chat list based on who's been most active, and we'll do that in order. So Rich New Design, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to. This is a creator who just found the Superchat family a couple of weeks ago, but has already made themselves a part of the family by interacting here in the chat, motivating, inspiring others, and has given us a lot of friendly reminders for those thumbs up. So on that note, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope everybody will. It will help greatly. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to give a thumbs up, but it really does help. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded from time to time to give that thumbs up. So Mrs. VSNC09 is up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on for today. They are fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. Mrs. VSNC09 is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time supporting other creators. So I hope you'll get that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them. I know you will. I hope you'll connect with them for that reason. They're active on the other social networks, and you'll see that they've got a lot of featured channels here putting focus on others. Now, Mrs. VSNC09 brings us pure variety on their channel in shorts, videos, and live streams. But when we get into their videos page, we're going to find that most of what they focus on revolves around the royal family. And it's interesting to see this channel because when you can catch one of the live streams, you will see a very active chat, a very lively conversation. Pardon me, and Mrs. VSNC09 does a great job of leading that conversation by staying up to date and well versed in their subject. So it's really something to see, something I think we can take inspiration from, and you can see the consistent look across this creator's thumbnails, banner, and of course the avatar to match. So let's spin the wheel. I'm moving a little bit faster through channels now. We're in the second half of the stream. We've still got well over an hour to go. And then we're going to go and watch a premiere from our dear friends, Wolf Spirit Productions. We will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere begins. And you will be welcome to meet more friends and family members when we're over there during their premiere. So let's have a look at Mike and Rihanna family vlogs. And you're right, Mrs. VSNC09, the wheel was kind to you today. We often see that, right? Like, so it takes some time to get onto the wheel, and it's random. We just never know how long it's going to take to get a channel up on the screen. But Mrs. VSNC09 just came in within the last few minutes and was picked right away. The BC Family Dispatcher was recently featured on Superchat as well. That's another creator who does an unbelievable amount of sharing for us, particularly on Instagram, where they originally found Superchat. And the reason why I put so much focus on the idea behind that is just to let you know, when you're using the outside social networks, like Mike and Rihanna family vlogs are also on Instagram and Twitter, we see that, you can draw in some outside traffic into your videos and channel, but as well you can build up those social networks also. One of the things that we think about, and I don't talk about it enough, is the idea of backups or safety. Now, I hope everybody's backing up your videos, backing up your channels. There's lots of ways to do that, so that, God forbid, if there's ever a disaster, you can, somewhat fix it, right, or get it sorted. But as well, by building up the other social networks, you are giving yourself a bit of a safety net, or a safety web, if you want to call it that, where we don't know what the world is going to look like 2, 3, 4, or 5 years from now or beyond. And I think the last 2 to 3 years have been an example of that. While we would like to think that YouTube is going to be the thing for the next 10 or 20 years, we just don't know. So we're going to act as if, you see that Superchat's expecting to do 1,000 episodes. So I expect to be here for years and beyond. But if things were to change, by building up your audiences on the other social networks, you can also build other streams of income. And different content will vibe with different people on different networks. You can take your YouTube shorts and repurpose those as TikTok or Instagram, stories or videos and things like that, reels and all these things. And then as well, you can use the outside social networks to promote. And if you follow Scratch and Pete PA, you'll get an idea of some of the creative ideas that can be used to build interactivity into a video series from the outside social networks. So let me have a look at Mike and Rihanna family vlogs. I'm behind with you right now. I've got a lot of time, so I'm actually going to take this stream replay and put this into my catch-up list, because we're, Superchat's here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but I've got time to watch videos and let things run in the next couple of days. When we hit their About page, we see that they've got a lot of variety on their channel. They're from Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. They're a dynamic and energetic family, plus 2 cats and 3 dogs. They love bringing us on their adventures, from cooking, traveling, and all-out fun and entertainment. They love sharing their life, so I hope everybody will enjoy the variety that we find when we get there. Ali's Craft Pursuits, good to see you in the house. She-Wolf United Gaming is asking either how I am or how everybody is. I'm always good, so hopefully everybody is as well, and hopefully you are also. And then thank you, Rich New Designs. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Mike and Rihanna family vlogs are well over 1,000 subscribers now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 we know they must be thinking about. Ali's Crafts Pursuits has been a longtime friend of Superchat. Trina's Motivation, it's good to see you here as well. Good Times Homestead was originally Jennifer Ainger Rhymes with Danger, and with a name change, this creator is still supporting really like crazy, to be honest with you. They're here in Superchat every day. They're in our copyright-free music channel every day. If you haven't seen it, I hope you'll check that out. The link will be dropped every 30 minutes or so here. And Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve is somebody who brings fun everywhere that they go, not to mention in their content as well, where they've got a lot of friends for us to visit. They come to us obviously from the homesteading community of channels, so they've got a lot to see both indoors and outdoors, sometimes cooking, sometimes with other family members, and they will mention that they are country living, food growing, chicken raising, homeschooling, and enjoying God's creation and sharing that with us, which is great to see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, then I hope you will. It helps bring a couple more people into Tuber Chat right this second, but also because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm, it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. So let's spin the wheel. And did I miss a channel coming in? Yes, Mom Knows Treasure MKT. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Chris and Larry Homestead are coming up right now. Now this is a family of creators, and they, it's almost like an inspiring thing to see that a channel that's growing so rapidly and of this size is still turning around to help others grow, help others hit milestones while they grow their own channel. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. But when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. I always say I'm not going to be able to catch the Monday live stream, but I've actually caught a couple of these things now. They'll be streaming today in another couple of hours, actually, after Tuber Chat. So Wolf Spirit Productions has a premiere that we're going to raid, but shortly after that, Chris and Larry Homestead will be on as well. They're always helping others grow. Now, they've got a lot going on their channel. It took me a while to find this, but they actually do a lot of printing of merchandise as well, between hats and mugs and tumblers and things like that. So you can look to them as a resource as well. But they're definitely advocates for helping others grow, and it's pure variety on this channel. They are a Christian family of 10, homeschooling and homesteading their way through life, and they will raise and sell veggies, critters, and farmstead items. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you see there. But like I said, they're incredibly supportive. Now, they came to Tuber Chat after they already had 8,000 subscribers, if I remember right. So this channel is just really like on a rocket adventure to the moon, it looks like. And they're growing rapidly, which is great to see, but obvious to understand why once you get there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. First Floor Audio, thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you are just letting the stream run in the background, or if you're popping in to give a hello and a thumbs up and things like that. Let's look at the how-to lady. This is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She does incredibly well with series of videos, and she's got 2 channels. I'll show you both of them, but the how-to lady does a really thoughtful and considerate job of promoting others. They've done that many times before, including a thoughtful job on a video for Tuber Chat. Candid Explorer is in the house, another longtime friend. And a neighbor of sorts, being only probably a couple of hours away from us in upstate New York. Pardon me just for a quick second here. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Annabelle TV. We are getting close. We're at 89 thumbs up right now, so thank you, everybody. When we look at the how-to lady, we see, like I said, that there are series of videos. Now, lately what they're doing is growing a lot of plants, which is really cool. It's obviously the season for it, for a lot of different climates like my own, where we can't necessarily grow typical things all year round. Somebody like the Stock Explorer, who has a channel called Tropical Buzz, is able to show us this year round, right, in Florida. But the How-To Lady is bringing us a new series of videos right now. They've also done a lot of motivating with fitness. And then they've also done a lot of promoting of other small businesses. And this is where shout-out videos and things like that come into play. But the How-To Lady also does something that I find very interesting. They have a consistent look across their channel in their thumbnails, banner, and the avatar somewhat matches, right? Now, the thumbnails, they actually went through and re-edited a lot of their thumbnails. You can update your title, your description, your tags, your thumbnails as often as you want, and it's a great idea. It's almost called A/B testing, where you might test one thumbnail for a while, change it, test another one for a while, to see what kind of things are going to vibe with your audience. You really never know without trying, right? The Stock Explorer might not be here today. They might be working. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. And like I say, I always appreciate every moment everybody can spend. The Stock Explorers here every moment that they can be. They support on all of my channels, as a matter of fact. But they've got a couple channels now. I just wanted to mention it for a second. But the How-To Lady, so I put a lot of focus on this idea that they recently, it's not so recent anymore. They did this a while ago, many months ago. But they updated all of their thumbnails, banner, to have a consistent look. Now, when we look through their featured channels, they put a lot of focus on others here, but they also have a second channel called Dee's Fierce Fashions. Now, you'll notice right away why I am talking about this, because there's a consistent look in the thumbnails on this channel, as well as the banner, that matches the first channel with only a color change. I think that this is going to serve this creator well, because over time, when people get to know this creator by enjoying videos, when they're presented with another video from this creator by the YouTube recommendation system, they will be inclined to click on it no matter which of the two channels it's from. So we all have to make our own decisions as to what's the right way to deal with our thumbnails. Somebody like Rock Chick Beauty will do a different thumbnail for every single video, as I do on my personal channel. And then somebody like Scratch and PPA will do thumbnails that are very similar, only a part of the content is changed. He does lottery ticket scratching, and the tickets change every week. He features those in the thumbnail, which is really cool. Similar to something that Superchat does, where we feature a different channel on every thumbnail, and then as well change up the colors. That's it, right? Or you can have a very consistent look where every thumbnail is almost identical, and anywhere in between. So we all have to make the right decisions. But I like telling this story because the How-To Lady really put a lot of time and consideration into getting this done. And we're looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out. So let's spin the wheel. I'm overdue for getting names from our chat list, so I'm going to do that right this second. If anybody hasn't, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Here's Derek's journey now. This is another creator who wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. You can see on their front page they're putting a lot of focus on these featured channels, promoting others. They definitely want to help other people hit milestones and grow. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But when we get over to their videos page, we're going to see a lot of variety. So this creator gives us a great look at their family life behind the channel. With the fitness videos, they do a lot of challenges. They're able to collaborate and bring a lot of creators into their Steps Challenge series particularly, but they've got a few different things going on. Now the family, first of all, was taking us out on adventures and different things, but as well is doing a lot of product reviews and things of that nature as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm going to take the August Steps Challenge video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit. Life with Mountain Folk is still in the house. They are our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. As you have seen, Derek's Journey, of course, has been a featured channel on Superchat. I'm going to get Spring Meadow Farm and Garden on our Wheel of Doom here, and then as well I'm going to get I Bring It Every Day. We haven't seen that channel on the screen in a while. And then we're going to get Inspiring Section. Forgive me, I'm getting to know that channel. They're here for the first time today. Let me pull it up here. Inspiring Section channel, yes. I'm going to refresh my page in the background here. Bear with me while we just make sure we've got all the creators on the wheel that are here in the chat. Otherwise, I'll move on very quickly. But we still got a long way to go. We've got an hour on Superchat. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But we stream for about 2.5 hours every single time. So you'll be interested probably to know that over 100 channels will come through every single day. 5 to 10 of those channels are usually brand new every single day as well. There's always new friends to meet, and then there's always a lot of creators who've been with Superchat for a long period of time, everything in between. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours every time I decide to stream, but I do appreciate everything, whether you're letting the stream run, whether you're able to be here, or whether you're just coming by to say hello and drop a thumbs up. So, Inspiring Section channel is brand new to Superchat today, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. Thank you, Black Phoenix. G-Wolf United Gaming is brand new today as well. So what I'm going to do with this creator, like I do with all brand new channels in Superchat when we have them on the screen for the first time, is I take a video around 10 minutes and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully they have our notification bell on as well so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here, like I keep saying, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. We're at 94 right now, and they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up, especially when I'm on a phone. Official Jamia, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. AceFlaw1 is another creator who's been with me for about 2.5 years from the beginning of Superchat. And Candid Explorer, thank you for the share on Twitter. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Superchat gets added into a special Twitter list that I have. And the purpose behind that is so that you can go through the member list. There's over 150 creators on that now. And these are all people who are active on Twitter, active in the Superchat family, and willing to share for others. Because if they're willing to share for us, they might be willing to share for you. If you're the kind of person who enjoys tweeting out other people's videos or retweeting for them, you might find some people to trade favors with and get some outside traffic coming into your channel and videos from Twitter, which is always a good thing. And pardon me while I just inspect something here for a quick second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything from our moderators. Women Outdoors comes to us from Pennsylvania, and I like talking about that because they're really not too far from Superchat. Now, Pennsylvania obviously is a huge state, so we're not sure whether they might be 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 away. I've been lucky to spend some time in Pennsylvania, and Women Outdoors, therefore, is able to bring us all 4 seasons in the outdoor content that they bring. Now, particularly, they do a lot of camping, but they also tell us that they do cooking, fishing, fishing, and bushcraft. And they take us to some really interesting places. So they're able to show us the different things that they want to share in their content in both the extreme cold, the extreme heat, in the rain, in the sun, in the snow. And it's really interesting. So I think this channel is going to find themselves to have a unique aspect or perspective in their content. And Woman Outdoors is extremely supportive. This is somebody who's here with us, I believe, every single day. They support on our copyright-free music channel, and I run into them constantly when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams for other creators as well. So Woman Outdoors right now has 813 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they must be thinking about. They were recently featured on Superchat as well. Now I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to see what I can do about that. We're moving a little bit closer. In the meantime, I noticed that AceFlaw1 came in. That's Andy. He's actually been with Superchat for over 2.5 years, or been with me for over 2.5 years, and was there right from the start of Superchat. So it's wonderful to see that that creator bringing us travel videos is still coming around to meet new friends the right way and grow their channel. So I'm going to go through the list and see what I can do about adding some names right now. I got to do it somewhat manually here. Sean Cody is on the wheel. Carlene Geisha, who's fairly new to Superchat, and then A&M Prospecting will come up also, and then I'll add some more names as we need them. Black Phoenix, I know you said you were taking off, but if you happen to still be here, just please let me know, because it's your turn to be on the wheel if you have the time. Trish the Natural is coming up. I mentioned this channel earlier. Oh, G-Wolf United Gaming, I'm going to get you on there as well. That's another brand new channel for Superchat, but they've been here quite a while. Trish the Natural, I talked about for a second because they bring us talk about natural hair care. They were recently featured. And they expand into other subjects like wigs and weaves and things like that. But I talk about the presentation on this channel because you see these thumbnails are what a lot of the biggest YouTubers who talk about this stuff would say are very clickable, right? Bright, colorful thumbnails with these bold headshots. That's a classic look, but very professionally done, which is great. And Trish the Natural, I think, will be served well for that reason. They've also got a proper banner happening. It matches the avatar. So a very recognizable creator, and that will serve them well because, again, once once a viewer has enjoyed one of their videos and the YouTube recommendation system presents another video from this creator, they'll likely be inclined to click on it, and they'll be easily recognizable very quick, if that makes sense. They're getting close to 400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer. We might be able to push them almost right up to 400 today if anybody hasn't already connected with them. Now, they happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel as soon as they got here. We always add members to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And then as well, like I said, they were recently featured. Today's featured channel is Life with Mountain Folk. And when we talk about these featured channels, you know, I use that term loosely here. There's two ways that we talk about it. Featuring channels is something we could do on our front page. But on Superchat, I feature a different channel every single day, like Trish the Natural, Life with Mountain Folk, the BC Family Dispatcher was recently featured. We do that every day, and the reason why is so that you can meet loyal and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. So we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and they're also on the thumbnails of all of our videos, which you have seen. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. We will see what is happening with another recently featured channel, Warm Strong Adventures. This is a creator who's here with us in Superchat frequently and has been very supportive on our copyright-free music channel lately as well. If anybody hasn't already seen that, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have that available on all major music platforms, as well as a separate channel with a 24-hour live stream, and there's link drops over there as well. Come Hither with Heather, good to see you in the house from Australia. That's an incredibly supportive creator as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They bring us paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned locations. Warmstrong Adventures is here with 124 subscribers right now. This creator intends to bring us a lot of travel. Particularly, they took us on a cruise and gave us the before and in-betweens as well. Hopefully we'll get some new content from this creator as well, but I'm always attracted to any videos that involve cruise ships. I was lucky enough, being in Canada, it's not a common thing, but I was lucky enough to work on a cruise ship for one summer in my young adult life, and therefore I'm always interested to see things like this. So Warmstrong Adventures, like I said, is incredibly supportive. You'll run into them constantly after you connect with them here when you bounce in between premieres and live streams supporting other creators yourself. I'm sure of that. So, if anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Sean Cody. It could be Cody, but I think it's Cody. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully they're still in the chat. Now, they're brand new, and we're looking at them for the first time. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos, and I usually look for something around 10 minutes long. Inspire So Many, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to take this 15-minute video, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully Sean Cody has our notification bell on as well so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yes, Sean Cody. Okay, perfect. We're going to look forward to getting to know your channel. I'm putting Paralife TV on the Wheel of Doom right now. That's Shane. And I'll take it one name at a time now. We've still got a long way to go. We've got over 45 minutes. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the wheel and the screen. We'll get to as many as we can. And Wool Spirit Productions has got a premiere for us in 45 minutes where you'll be able to meet more friends and family members during their live chat, the same way that we do here. And they happen also to be a extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, so it'll be great to get a good look at their channel. A&M Prospecting, I think, has been to Tuber Chat before, but this is the first time that we're putting their channel on the screen. So again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'm going to put this in my watch later list, and again, what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I've got home bartending with John on the wheel now. Peter Dell, thank you for coming in from Australia. It's good to see you here. I'm spinning the wheel and we're going to look at Candid Explorer. Now, I mentioned this channel is somewhat of a neighbor, just in that they're likely 2 or 3 hours away from us in upstate New York. I happen to be in Canada, literally just on the other side of the border. The border where we cross is probably less than 20 minutes away. And Hopefully one of these days we'll cross again. And in the meantime, Candid Explorer is bringing us abandoned locations. Now, this creator focuses a lot on photography, but I see what they're doing lately. They're bringing us a lot of videos. This creator reset and restarted their channel a while ago. Here's some shorts videos as well. Hopefully some of those start to move for you, and I appreciate you putting us on your featured channels list. Of course, we have Candid Explorer on ours as well. Now, we don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. Yeah, we all just want to do as much as we possibly can to push each other along. Sub counts are going to be public for everybody at the end of the month anyway. That's the expectation. YouTube has let us know that. But Candid Explorer is an extremely supportive creator, and they've been a dear friend for a very long time. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Like I said, there's 45 minutes to go. We just hit 100 thumbs up, so thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. Let's look at Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, like that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And thank you, Rich New Design. And then Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is another creator who's been here frequently lately, as a matter of fact. Starting a More Grow 2014. All their trails will be posted here. Looking for a better way of living, growing, and learning along the way. In 2015, they sold everything and moved south. In 2017, they purchased 5 acres of raw woodland and started working on it right away. They moved on the land in April in tents and then an RV, and they will be working on their home. So this is going to be a really cool channel to watch progress. And not to mention, we have a lot to be inspired by and learn from them along the way. So well over 2,000 subscribers already. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,100 that they're thinking about. Yeah, Candid Explorer, I just had your channel up a couple of minutes ago. Putt Putt King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what is happening with Carlene Geisha. This is a brand new channel for Tuberchat this weekend, but they've already shown to be incredibly supportive both here and on our copyright-free music channel. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And with 853 subscribers, they're already doing well. We want to push them a little bit farther towards the 900 they're thinking about if we can. And then you're true. That's true. You're right, Peter Dell. Every single channel has probably multiple stories to be told. I enjoy getting to know the channels and especially the creators behind the channels. On that note, anybody can reach out to me anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. But I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. But I enjoy hearing lessons learned along the way or observations that people make, whether it's here in the Tuberchat community or out in the YouTube streets. Anything that can be used to help everybody grow their channels or make better decisions for their videos and things like that. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I'm grateful for that. So Carlene Geisha is somebody that we're still getting to know. They are bringing us relaxing content, and we can join them for a moment of peace and reflection while listening to music and observing nature. Hopefully we will find deep relaxation, relieve anxiety possibly, and maybe even find peace. And this channel seems like, not just with the music, but the visuals, it can be used as a tool for relaxation. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Trina's Motivation, I'm going to get you onto our Wheel of Doom. And we will spin and see what's coming up with you right now. Well, soon. Soon, I don't know right now. Paralife TV is coming up right now. That's Shane. And then TMB Squad has a new video coming out. So after Tuber Chat, there'll be fresh content on that channel. And Paralife TV, or Everyday Wheelchair Ninja, is Shane. So one of the things that I don't mention enough lately is we have to be very careful about self-promotion. Our moderators will knock out videos that say, you know, hey, I'm live right now, or come watch my premiere, or things like that, especially while Tuber Chat is rolling. Now, the truth is, it really doesn't matter that much here, because I don't expect people are going to leave here very often to go and watch a video or run somewhere else, because we only have a limited time. I can't stream 24 hours a day, right? We're working on our channels. We can always go and watch other things afterwards. Same goes for Tuber Chat. If you have somewhere else that you have to be on YouTube and you watch a replay, I'll appreciate that as well. That's the magic of YouTube, is we can all watch each other's stuff. We don't really have to miss anything. But some creators will get extremely upset if you end up going into their live streams and saying, hey, everybody come visit me or check out my video, and things like that, right? So self-promotion is something that's very frowned upon in the YouTube community. So you just have to be aware and just be careful of that. Again, always with generosity. The idea is to give to others much more than you expect for yourself. If we're here doing all the right things, meeting the right friends and family members, they may miss your video if you put one out today, but they will be there for most of your videos moving forward. That's the idea, right? ALOT, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Again, I wish I caught your live stream. I can't remember if it was last night or this morning. Protect Sports Network is a second channel from that creator. We'll look at that in a moment. We always put super chatters on the screen right away, and then members get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. So we'll look at ALOT in a second, and I'll show you both of his channels. Paralife TV features Shane, and there is a lot to learn on this channel. I've had a great time getting to know the content here, and I've even hung out with Shane many times on live streams, going as far as to sit and eat and drink things I certainly shouldn't be at all, especially while Shane is working out and trying to motivate us with fitness. So I always laugh when I tell that story, because it's absolutely true. Now, Paralife TV and Shane, the creator behind this channel, will want to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but they bring us a lot of education, both from their perspective on life and in do-it-yourself videos that can teach us just, you know, typically traditional things that you'd expect from a do-it-yourself video. So it's very, very cool, the unique concept that Shane has on his channel. He's also an advocate for helping others grow and meet each other, so you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there, and he's extremely supportive. Here in Tuber Chat almost every day, and I run into him frequently when I'm out supporting other creators. And yeah, Putt King, it's, you know, it's a slippery slope, that idea, right? There's a line in the sand. We really never know. So the other thing to think about, right, as channels grow, creators become more seasoned in the activities that go on in live chats and premieres. I was new at this too. The very first time that I interacted with Nightbot, I believe I tried to block it because it was like timing me out and everything for nonsense. We all know how Nightbot can be pretty finicky, especially when it's first set up. So I had to learn everything that we talk about here. I learn from creators continuously every single day, but there was a day that I was new at this too, and I don't know all the different mistakes I must have made. I've walked into places and been banned just because the name says Connect and Grow, and people don't necessarily want somebody coming in just to scoop up people if that's the intention and stuff like that. And I've usually been able to work that stuff out, but it's kind of comical afterwards to think about some of the things that have gone on. But if generosity is at the forefront of our mind, I mean, like, you know, we can talk about the golden rule, do unto others, you know, and this and that, but it's absolutely true here in Tuber Chat, and you see it in the stories that I tell. the creators that are featured here, the moderators that we have, and a lot of other creators that I put a lot of focus on or I tell longer stories about, you'll see have generosity. There's instinct in a lot of people. Superchat was inspired as a place where we could meet because the internet itself allows like-minded people to find each other. That can be a good and a bad thing, but in our case it's wonderful because I wanted to build a channel where everybody could come that was focused with generosity in the bottom of their hearts and meet each other and be able to connect. And you see how it's growing. You see what's happening to all the channels that are spidering out. For those of you who've been here for a little while, you see some of the friends you're making. The intention then is that if I was to ask you 3 months or 9 months or a year down the road, if you think about your top 10 or 20 supporters, people who are truly there and have been all this time, where did you meet them? Chances are some of them will be from the Superchat community. That's the goal here. So the more we can find each other as generous-minded creators, the more everybody will be able to grow a lot more, not just faster, but solidly than we otherwise might have. So forgive my long speech. I'm going to get back to spinning the wheel and getting some channels up right after ALOT. They dropped a super chat on us, and they've done that many times before. We got to do a little bit of a trick to find this channel because ALOT can be an interesting name. So we want to make sure YouTube knows that we're looking for ALOT, the channel, and you want to make sure that you're not misspelling because they don't have a dot at the end. You might have to put quotes around the name like I am right now and let YouTube know that you're looking for a channel. But then they will come up pretty quickly and you'll see this avatar. You can match that to get this creator. They've got 250 subscribers right now. The more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we will rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular ALOT or all of our channels. I can see I'm behind with you again on this channel. I'm just going to take another video from you. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Now, ALOT is a channel where this creator brings us a lot of clothing hauls and try-ons and things like that, as well as stories to be told. And I've been lucky to hang out with ALOT on a couple of live streams here. But they have a second channel called ProTech Sports Network. And this is where this creator brings us a lot of football talk, and talk of trades, talk of the league, and things like that. There are always engaged conversations going on during the live streams here, so I hope you'll join them for that reason and see what I'm talking about. They're an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. It's the same creator behind both these channels, obviously, and they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'll take this one here, add this into my catch-up list. They are posting frequently. Again, I'm having a hard time keeping up. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And I'm going to add a couple more names to the wheel. We've still got a half an hour to go. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. We're going to get to as many as we can. And then Wolfspear Productions has a premiere for us, and you'll be able to meet more friends and family members while you're in that live chat. And I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that begins so that we can clean up our connections here. Destiny's lifestyle vlogs. Is on the wheel now, and then let me see what else I can do here. Trina's motivation is up. Let me see what I can add. The BC Family Dispatcher was recently featured. I'm just going to get them onto our wheel as well. And then I will get Mom Knows Treasures MKT. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. So let's spin for now. We're moving a little bit faster, but Trina's Motivation has 334 subscribers. This creator is bringing us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. I'm still getting to know their content, but they are talking about their caring for themselves, caring for their hair, and they are bringing us along on their journey. But I think there's a lot more variety on this channel, as a matter of fact. And when we look, yeah, we see a happy birthday video here, which is really, really cool. And then a lot of live streaming. Here, I'm going to grab this natural hair routine for growth, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me get to know the content a little bit better. One of the reasons I like putting channels on the screen like this is so that over time, I get to know the channels. After weeks and months watching videos, I get to know the content on the channels, and then in a lot of cases, I get to know the creators behind the channels as well, and I could do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. Come Hither with Heather is on the wheel. They're a little bit cranky. There's no way that's possible. I forget what movie I would be taking the line from, but it's like, there's just no way that could be true. You're absolutely delightful in all cases. Rich Cat Ranch is here right now, and it was an interesting story because I featured this channel yesterday on Superchat, and they happened to have a visitor just while that was going on. So they were lurking in the background. Mind forked, went to Rich Cat Ranch to have a look around and feed some animals and things like that. So we're looking forward, hopefully, to some footage from them on that note. But Rich Cat Ranch, this is Richard and Kathy. They did a great job on an introduction video. You can take inspiration from that. They're fully monetized here. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. They're approaching 1,500 subscribers, and when we look at their channel and their content, they bring us for a look around outdoors, indoors. They've got a lot of animals for us to enjoy. And they share that with us, as well as a lot of other variety that you'd expect from a homesteading type of channel. I'm just going to take their latest video, by the way. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. Kristen's a big fan of Leonard Cohen, so that'll be interesting to see. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Thank you, Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. Hopefully we'll see you again next weekend. We're back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I Bring It Every Day is coming up right now. An interesting name for a channel, almost motivating in itself. And when we look at this channel, we see 480 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 500, that we'll see their community tab pop up. I'm still getting to know I Bring It Every Day. They've actually been a friend of Tuberchat for quite some time. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here. I know these are quite short. I'm going to take your yarning group stream replay. I've got some time now, a few days that I can watch a lot of longer videos and let a lot of things run. And let's look at the About page here so we can get an idea. Longtime crafter and woman with varied interests, which includes knit and crochet. They've been visiting a lot of antique shops and flea markets since the weather's been nice, so they're sharing us that content as well. They've got interest in baking and cooking and music as well. So there's a lot of variety to expect from this channel. I'm having a good time getting to know them. I know that I Bring It Every Day is very supportive of other channels. I've run into them regularly supporting others when I've been out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, trying to support others myself. If anybody in the house right now would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Home Bartending with John is here in the house. Cabaret Gaming, thank you for coming in. I just want to know if this creator is still here. We're looking at this channel for the very first time. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of these videos And I usually look for something around 10 minutes. Most of these are much shorter. So I'll just take this 6-minute video, how to make a Tom Collins, and I will put that into my catch-up list. That will, or sorry, I meant to put that in my watch later list. There it is. I probably got it in both. What that will allow me to do, pardon me, is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that How to Make a Tom Collins video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live stream. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet new creators in different time zones. So I'm just looking for something here. I think it's called an old-fashioned. This is from the, I'm not sure if it's there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this creator's going to come up with that. I'm just interested in it. The series Mad Men I watched, and he kept on drinking this one drink, and it's made a special way. I just want to see this. I used to work in nightclubs and bars and things like that for years and years and years and years and years, and so I'm interested to see what Home Bartending with John is going to come up with here. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. Rock Chick Beauty, your ears must have been ringing because I actually mentioned your channel about a half an hour ago. I was talking about the idea of designing thumbnails and presentation on channels. Rock Chick Beauty does a great job with that. They just dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to look at that channel next. Before I spin the wheel again, I'll get a couple more names on here as well. Putt King will be on the wheel and inspire so many. And we've still got a long way to go. We've got about 25 minutes. And then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Wolfsbear Productions. But you'll be able to continue to meet friends and family members the same way that we do here in Superchat during that live chat. We also have a brand new channel coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing this right if I say Jeffrey Ngoza. Good to see you here, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs is up here right now. I can see I'm behind with you, but I'm just going to take your cleaning the refrigerator video. You know, it's funny, if you've seen the series, I think it was MTV that did it, but Cribs, where they show all the celebrities' houses and things like that. One of the most interesting things that they had to feature all the time is everybody wants to know what's in the fridge. So that's going to be an interesting video to connect with, cleaning the refrigerator. And Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs, let me just hit your About page for a quick second. Their YouTube consists of vlogs, challenges, out and abouts, fashion, and more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that we find here. They've got 311 subscribers so far, and they're here in Superchat regularly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and getting their support coming back to you as well. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. Rock Chick Beauty is coming up right now. I talked about this channel for a brief moment earlier. Rock Chick Beauty has been a longtime friend of Superchat. They actually reset and restarted their channel about a year and a half ago, so they've been with us for that long and longer. But Rock Chick Beauty does an interesting thing on their channel. Presentation is always at the forefront of Orian's mind, and she does a different thumbnail for every single video. We all have to make the right decision for our channel as to what might be the right way to deal with our different thumbnails, but she's able to get this consistent look at the same time, and she matches that with her banner and her avatar. She does a lot of beauty videos on her channel. Most of those involve product reviews and unboxings. A lot of sponsored videos are coming up now. This creator does shorts, videos, and live streams, and puts some focus on featured channels here as well with some familiar faces. 789 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about. Living Beautifully, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Just spinning the wheel, we'll get another channel up here. G-Wolf United Gaming is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat today. Our featured channel is Life with Mountain Folk. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're from Georgia, but they bring us to other locations occasionally as well, and they bring us a lot of outdoor variety in their videos. G-Wolf United Gaming is brand new, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is dig through your videos here and see if I can find something around 10 minutes. Most of your stuff is longer because they're live streams, so I might just take a live stream replay. I'll just take the latest one you've done, Rocket League, and I will put this in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We've done great for thumbs up today. We're at 108 right now, so thank you everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up from time to time. Inspire So Many wants to motivate us in a spiritual way. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm behind, so I'm just going to take another video from you and add it into my catch-up list so I can get caught up a little bit, make sure I don't fall farther behind. They've got 411 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about so that they can get that community tab popping out as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Real Deal with Shonda is on the wheel right now, and Cabarar Gaming. I'm going to have to take it one by one after this because we are down to our last 20 minutes. I'm going to start dropping the link for our premiere soon. I'm going to get First Floor Audio on the wheel. Let me spin. Charlene Heel, I didn't add you to the wheel yet, but I just added you now. She happens to be a member. We usually add members as soon as I see them in the chat, unless I miss it. But Charlene Heel's been a dear friend for a long time, so I'm sure she will be very forgiving. I joined her actually on a panel the other day for her monetization celebration with a few other influential creators, including Elevate with Vern, Panama City, and Geo from Boss Life Online. You know her from the Drop the Link Day crew, and then Angel Light Over Darkness 33 joined us as well. Patrick Kasoka Art, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The BC Family Dispatcher is up here right now. And this is a creator who originally came to us from Instagram, and it shows how using the outside social networks to post your YouTube videos can draw in outside traffic into your channel and your videos. So the BC Family Dispatcher is with us just about every single day, and then they bring us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams, primarily gaming, but they've been doing a ton of shout out videos for creators as well. And the BC Family Dispatcher has done an unbelievable amount of sharing for Tuber Chat, particularly on Instagram, which I appreciate. The Icon, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Now, hopefully I didn't just rip somebody's turn off, and it's supposed to be Cabarar Gaming that's coming up right now, because I started typing while the wheel was doing its thing. But Cabaret Gaming is a longtime friend of Superchat. They have 2 different channels. We'll look at both of those. They always come in and give us that extra thumbs up, which I appreciate. On Cabaret Gaming, we're going to see a lot of variety in gameplay. Some video games are a little bit older, some are new. There's like a classic Grand Theft Auto. He goes right up to the newest ones. A lot of Need for Speed and Bully and Rockstar content and things like that. Thank you, the BC Family Dispatcher. And then as well, Cabaret Gaming is a creator who brings fun and energy into their gameplay, but keeps up with the chat at the same time. So you'll have a great time if you can join them for a stream. I'm just going to take this Assassin's Creed replay. I'm going to put our video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit. This creator also recently updated their banner and avatar, which is cool. I'm going to go to Cabaret Vlogs, and what we'll see is this particular creator bringing us tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials from the same creator behind Cabaret Gaming. So Cabaret Vlogs is another channel I hope everybody will support. We're looking forward to new content here. They've got 150 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 they must be thinking about. Next up is going to be TMB Squad. And they are fairly new to Superchat, just having found us within the last week. But let's see what they've got going on their channel for today. Now, TMB Squad is a very popular name for a channel, so we've got to scroll through them or pull an extra couple of tricks here. Let YouTube know we're looking for a channel. It's this pink avatar here with the 2 photos on it that we can click. They've got 144 subscribers. They've got a couple of emojis in their name as well. That'll help us find them. The more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we'll rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular TMB Squad, or any of our channels for that matter. We always want to do as much as we can for each other, and searching, finding, and clicking on each other's channels is something that can be very helpful. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel as they're fairly new to Superchat, but it's pure variety right now. I'm just going to look through their content. They've got shorts, videos, and live streams, and I'm going to take your Get Ready With Me night routine video and put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up and get to know the content a little bit better. Wolfsbear Productions has got a premiere coming up for us in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to get the link for that right now. And we will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that begins. I've still got time to put some more channels on the screen. We will get to that right now. And then I'll drop the link for that premiere in another moment or so. And then everybody can head over there whenever you'd like, but we will go and raid together in about 15 minutes. You'll be invited to meet more friends and family members during that live chat, the same way that we do here in Superchat. I'm just pinning the link as well so that hopefully everybody can grab that whenever you'd like. Like I said, the live chat's already running. We've got another brand new channel. They've been here before, I believe, but this is the first time we're looking at this channel. I could be mistaken about that. 241 subscribers for Mom Knows Treasures MKT. We want to push them a little bit farther and give them a nice warm welcome as well. Official Bav620YT. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Chris's Clever Craft, I may not have actually welcomed you in, but I saw you come in a while ago. I added you to the wheel. Mom Knows Mouse Treasures MKT. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, this 10-minute one. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. Then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next up is Charlene Heal. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. I thought I got First Floor Audio on there, but I've got them on there now. And then Charlene Heal is getting close to 1,100 subscribers. She's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support, including super chats and memberships. And then thank you, Mr. Fulton Mraz, for mentioning that you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, as well as Twitter and Reddit as a minimum. And then Charlene Heal brings us natural healing, coaching, transformation on this channel. She's got another one as well. I'm just setting my notifications for the next couple of premieres. One of those is tonight, one of those is tomorrow. I'm just going to take your latest stream replay and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up. And then when I look at her second channel, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, we find the same motivation and encouragement from this creator in the as well as the added opportunity to build wealth, which is a great thing for a lot of creators. Multi-Hunter 247, good to see you here. 50 Cent 17 Music, I'm not sure. I don't remember if there was a reason for you to have been blocked or anything like that. But if you want to reach out to me on Instagram, I'll have a look and see. I'm not sure which channel was your main account, but we'll get that fixed up if you'd like to, if that's real. And we don't ban a lot of channels here unless it's for extreme spamming or other types of things like that. It could be just a glitch, so if that's the case, we'll get you fixed up. Anybody can reach out to me on Instagram for that. We have that listed in our description as well. First Floor Audio is here. Just make sure when I look after I don't see thumbs down, because if I do, then that will have something to do with it also. So I'll rely on your patience to make sure that we get that set up nicely. And then Weave's World, the wheel is always run by a robot in the background called Botissimo, which I have here. It's based on how active everybody is in the chat, much more than how long anybody spends here. So you have to be very active. I had mentioned hello to you a couple of times that you must not have heard earlier in the stream, but we're almost at the end now. We've only got another 8 minutes left, so I'm limited as to how many channels we can get. There are a couple people who've been here for a couple of hours already and very active in the chat. Shay and Baby Augie, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. First Floor Audio is up here right now. This creator wants to create music for us while we join them for a live stream more than anything else. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when we get over there. And this creator's been with us frequently here in Tuber Chat as well. As for the wheel, so for those of you who are brand new, we run that by a robot. It depends a lot more on how active you are here in the chat than how long you're here, but it goes based in order. We can't always get every channel onto the screen. We just do as much as we possibly can. I'm going to send everybody for a raid shortly to Wolfsbear Productions. They've got a premiere set up for us, and we're going to look at A couple more members have come in. Jamie Hart is here. She was recently featured on Superchat as well. Members always get added to the wheel right away, but it is open to everyone if you have time to spend. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is here as well. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here right away. So Superchat is here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, always for 2.5 hours. We get as many channels on the screen as we can. During that time, you'll find that well over 100 channels will come through every day. You can see that in the thumbs up that are there. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. Jamie Hart is here as well. And like I said, this is a creator who was recently featured. They're here with us frequently. I'm just going to take your latest vlog video. That's a kind of cool thing to catch. Hopefully not too dangerous though. They do a lot of karaoke on their channel, music covers, and a lot of other variety. As you can see from their banner, Jamie Hart is here with us frequently, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got 421 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that we'll see their community tab come up. The Weightlifting Geek also happens to be a member, so we've got them on the wheel. Let's spin the wheel right now, and we'll see who's coming up next. The Real Deal with Shonda is a longtime friend of Superchat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We'll see what she's got going on her channel for today. And Shindara Solutions A&A, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. The Real Deal with Shonda has over 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that she's thinking about. And then it's pure variety on this channel. It has been for a very long time. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I watched this video, but something happened to me yesterday where all of my videos in my catch-up list and watch later list only have red lines like this. So I'm going to rerun them all, but you'll see that this should probably still be added into my catch-up list even though it was run. It's kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm just going to take another video and add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall any farther behind. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We're going to get to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I've really got to race through these channels, so forgive me. I don't want to run too fast, but we do have to get moving for the raid we're going to do for Wolf Spirit Productions in a few more minutes. I'll drop that link when it's time, but anybody can hop over there if you'd like to. It's already pinned to the chat, and you'll be able to meet more friends and family members while you're over there with Wolf Spirit Productions, the same way that we do here in Superchat. They're an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is somebody we're still getting to know. They're a 1.5-acre homestead living in a double-wide mobile home, and they're headed into their senior years, empty nesters and loving life. They raise chickens, ducks, and turkeys. They garden, do arts, crafts, canning, low-carb meals, etc. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you see, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Thank you, Rich New Design. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up. This is another creator who brings fun everywhere he goes. He happens to be a member, so of course we put him on the wheel right away. Chris's Clever Craft has an interesting property as well, and he brings us both indoors and outdoors, sometimes for a look around or a story to be told. Eliza, how do I pronounce that? I've seen your channel many times before. I'm not sure if that's Elise Aguirre. I don't think that's right, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's good to see you here, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. You can Take your time, meet people one by one, follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find a couple of friends and family members today. We're down to the last 5 minutes of the stream or less. Chris's Clever Craft also brings us do-it-yourself videos, shout-outs, unboxings, product reviews. This is a creator who brings fun everywhere they go, both here in Superchat and outside when I see them supporting others, bouncing in between premieres and live streams the way I do. Chris's Clever Craft also has a few extra channels here. So he's got one called Tip the Table with some polarizing content. We're looking forward to more content on this channel, as well as a couple of gaming channels, including Kaiser Gaming YT and Phasmonut, where he's playing Phasmophobia. Let's look at Come Hither with Heather. She comes to us from Australia. This creator brings us paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned locations and a little bit more variety. I've got a 600 subscriber live stream set up as a reminder for a few days from now, so that'll be fun to go and watch. They just hit their 600 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit higher, make sure they keep that 600 locked in. And then if anybody hasn't given a thumbs up already, I hope that you will. Come Hither with Heather's been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. I actually joined them a while ago for a special live stream they did advocating for watch hours for Scratch and PPA. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other here in the chat, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Weightlifting Geek is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. They've got almost 1,200 subscribers. They want to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but you will find that this creator is always motivating, even in the vlogs that we see here and other variety. They've got a second channel as well called The Geek Griller ASMR. We're looking forward to seeing more content from this creator on this channel. We know that ASMR is a huge category here on YouTube. So again, I'm going to put up the last channel for today, which is Putt Putt King. Forgive me for the channels that we did not get to today. We put up as many as we can in a 2.5 hour period, but Superchat, of course, has been busier than ever, overwhelmingly so. Thank you to the new channels that have come in. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet new creators from different time zones, and we will look forward to seeing everybody again. Right now, we're going to go over and raid Wolf Spirit Productions, who has a premiere for us. You'll be able to continue meeting friends and family members the same way that we do here in Superchat, and I'll leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so you can clean up your connections here. We'll see you over with Wolf Spirit Productions in a moment. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.